بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to students. This is Miss Layla Al-Jahani. Inshallah, today we will start a new unit. Inshallah, we will start unit 4. Who used my toothpaste? Inshallah, today we will cover 2 lessons. Lesson 1 and 2, listen and discuss, and pair work. Okay? Before we start, let's recall what we covered in our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we did the expansion units, the last part of the expansion unit, where we read about the chant. The chant was about career path, and we answered related questions. We researched questions on aptitude and IQ tests. And it was your homework also. You had to research and look up online for questions related to IQ and IQ test and aptitude test. Have you done it? If you did already, please ask each other these questions. Listen to your friends' responses, okay? Now, for our lesson today, inshallah, by the end of it, you will be able to describe problems in family life. You will talk about common complaints in houses, ask and answer questions related to household chores. So we will talk a lot about things happening around in our houses, okay? Before we start, I want you to read these questions. I've never lived alone. Is this true, related to you? Have you ever lived alone before? If yes, tell us when. I think you're too young to be living alone, are you? Okay, so I've always lived with my family. Is this statement true to you? You're always lived with your family? Have you always lived with your family? You're always with them? Yes. If a situation you say no, can you tell us about it? Your family traveled and you stayed home alone. You stayed with your uncle, someone, other relatives other than your parents. Okay? I've always shared a room with my sister or brother. These 3 statements, and if you notice, we used here have always lived. This is which tense? Can you remember which tense is it? Yes, it's present. Perfect. Ask each other these questions. Have you ever lived alone? You can say yes. Try to ask each other questions. Have you ever had your own room? Do you have your own room? You have a room separate than your siblings, with your separate than your brothers, your sisters. You have your own room, or you share it with your sister, or you share it with your brother. Okay? Ask each other these questions. Discover how do your classmates live around the house. Do they live with their family? Do they live alone? Do they share a room with their siblings, or they have their own room? Okay? Now for listen and discuss, if we can open our books, page 38, you have this statement. Which of the problems in the pictures happened to your family? We have different pictures in page 38 and 39. You have different pictures. We will look at it one by one, inshallah. I wanted to look at it, and while you listen to the problems, ask each other yourself this question. Did this issue in every picture happen to you? Did this problem happen to you? And we have this title for the listening. We have Your freedom ends where mine begins. What do you think this statement means? Your freedom ends, stops, where mine begins. Each one of us has or have their own freedom, صح? We are free. We have our opinions. But if your opinion, here they say, stops when someone else is involved, like if you're sharing a room with your sister or your brother, should you respect his or her privacy? Or you would say, I'm free, this is my room, I can do whatever I want, with my room. لا, we're sharing, صح? So you have to work together. You have to ask her or ask him if you want to make changes in the room, because you are sharing. It's not your own. You can have your own bed, but your freedom stops where everything is shared between you and your siblings, even around the house, even if you're not sharing your room. You would say, I'm free, I can wake up whenever I want, I can do whatever I want, I can throw things around the house. Is this acceptable? Can you say that? I'm free, I can do whatever I want. لا, we're living in a family. Even if we are not living in a family, we're living in a community. If the houses, there is problems in the houses, then there are problems in the community. So we have to work in the problems around our houses. You have to respect others, so they will respect you. Even if you are young, you would say, I'm young, they don't listen to me. If you respect them, then they will start showing kindness to you, okay? So you have to keep your room tidy, your house, you don't throw your things around the house. Then I think you can avoid problems, okay? Now, looking at the pictures one by one, we will start with the first one here, A. Let's hear what we have two, boy and a girl. One of them is working on a project, the boy is working on a project, and he asked the girl for what? Can we read it together?
Have you finished using my scissors? I gave them back to you.
Okay, so he asked about his scissors. Do you know what's a scissor? Yeah, it's something we cut with it, and cut with the things, cut paper, cut fabric. Okay, we cut things with it. He asked for his, and she said, I gave them back to you. Do you think this can cause a problem? He forgot that she gave it back, and he thinks it's with him. Do you think there's a problem will start? Do you think he will think she stole it, or she throw it away, or she doesn't take care of his things? Okay, I think, did this happen to you before? Did you give your brother or your mother or your father something, and they gave it back to you, and you forgot, and you go back to them and ask them for your things? Okay, where is my computer? Where is my laptop? Where did you put it? Where is my phone? You ask about things which is yours, and you forgot they gave it back to you. I think we can face a problem if this happened around the house. Let's see the second picture, B. We have a girl, she's using her computer, and her mother walked in, and she asked her this question.
Have you cleaned up your room yet?
Yes, I've already done it.
Have you cleaned up your room yet? Do you think your mother asked you to clean up your room a lot? Yes, some of you said yes, some of you said no, I can do it on my own. Okay, I think mothers around the house, they keep the house clean, they make sure the house is clean, they ask you to clean up behind yourself. You're not allowed, you're living under their roof, under your parents' roof, and you're not allowed to throw things around the house. So she said, yes, I've already done it. Do you think if she didn't do it, she would be in trouble? Yes, I think. Maybe she will take her laptop, right? She will take it away until she cleans her room, maybe, okay? So she will be in trouble if she didn't clean her room. Now for picture C, we have a boy, he's angry. Does he look happy? No, he's not happy. And his mother, she's asking him to do what? Here, she's doing what? She's cleaning the dishes, and you have a picture on your book. She asks the boy to clean the dishes. Why is the boy angry? Why do you think he's angry? We will see. Let's see the conversation between them.
Why haven't you done the dishes yet?
Because I was doing homework, and there's no dishwashing liquid.
Okay. Okay, she asked him, why haven't you done the dishes yet? She told him to clean the dishes. He didn't do it. So he is in trouble, okay? And he tries to give her explanation, reasons why he didn't do it. He told her that he had homework and the dishwashing liquid, the soap, the dishwashing liquid is finished, okay? So that's why he didn't do the dishes. Now moving on to picture D, we have a boy who's playing a video game, and there is a lot of noise, and someone in his family, maybe his older brother or his father, come in the room and he asks him to do things. What do you think? Does he look happy, the man? No, he's not. He is annoyed. He hates the noise. Let's see what the conversation and listen to it.
Please stop playing that game. I can't stand listening to it anymore.
So he asked the boy to stop playing the game because he doesn't want to hear the noise from the game. Do you think if you play your computer or your PlayStation in a very loud noise, do you think this will start a problem? Yes, I think, because you're not living alone and the noise affects other people. Maybe your brother is studying, maybe your sister is studying, maybe some are praying, maybe some want to watch TV and they can't watch TV because of the noise, okay? So you have to keep the volume down, okay? Now for the picture E, we have a girl. She is in her sofa sitting, and her brother, maybe, I think we're talking about something around the house, so her brother came in and let's see the conversation.
Have you fed the goldfish yet?
So he asked about the goldfish. Do you know what's a goldfish? It's a fish, usually golden, very chubby. Mostly we see it around the house. So he asked her, have you fed it? Did you give the fish food? Okay? What did she answer?
Yes, I've just given them some food.
So she said yes. He asked her to feed it, and she said yes, I did feed the fish some food. Okay? Do you think if the fish died, for example, okay, do you think she will be in trouble because she didn't give their pet some food? I think if you have a pet, you should take care of it, or you shouldn't have any pets around the house, okay? Now we have two girls around the house. I think one is the mother and one is the daughter, and they are borrowing things to fix their hair, okay? To fix their hair. Let's see the conversation.
Please put away my hairdryer after you use it.
Okay, and can I borrow your shampoo?
Okay. So she asked to put away my hair dryer. This is the hair dryer, by the way. This is a hair dryer. So she asked to put it away. Don't leave it in the bathroom, okay? To keep it in a good place, okay? And while she said, yes, I will, she asked for her shampoo. Do you borrow things from your siblings, from your sister? Do you borrow things from her? Do you borrow each other's makeup, your sisters, or your brother? Do you borrow some of his shirts, some of his sneakers? Do you do that around the house? Do you think borrowing a lot from your siblings can cause problems? I think it does. It happened to me, so I reckon it did happen to you all. Okay, so for the last picture, picture G, we have a big picture with different people around it. Some are watching TV, and one looking at them while they are sitting. Most of them are angry with each other. One is blowing a bubble from her mouth, and the other one is annoyed from that. So we have different pictures, mainly a family sitting around. They are annoyed. Let's hear the conversations they said to each other.
Stop doing that. It's going to blow up and mess up my nail polish.
I hate this program. I'm going to turn it off.
Who used my toothpaste?
Okay. So we have a family sitting watching TV. One is annoyed. She's afraid that her sister will ruin her nail polish, and the mother is watching TV. She hated the program they are watching, and one, he came in and he said, who used my toothpaste? Okay. Looking at the common complaints in family. Here we have a list, and you can see it also on your book. Common complaints in family. So common problems. They say complaints means problem. Common problems around the house. Okay? Many families list the same complaints. Here are some common ones. Leaving dirty clothes and shoes all around the house. Do you think this can cause a problem? If you come to the house and you throw your shoes around, and you take off your abaya and you throw it, or you take off your thobe and you throw it on the sofa, do you think this can cause a problem? Yes, this is very annoying. The mother keeps the house clean, and your sisters are keeping it clean, and then you come and throw things away. This can cause problem, okay, around the house. Using someone else's hairbrush. Using the hairbrush to fix your hair. Do you think if you use your sister's hairbrush or your brother's, do you fight over a hairbrush? Some of you said yes. In the morning when we are getting ready to school, you are all in a hurry and you want to fix your hair. But usually around the day you don't have that problem, صح? So some families, they do fight over a hairbrush, okay? Splashing toothpaste all over the bathroom mirror. You have the mirror and you have the toothpaste where you put it on your brush and you brush your teeth. The toothpaste, you splash it around the mirror, so you make the mirror dirty. Does anyone in your family does that? Okay, why, if you do it, why do you do it? Do you think it causes problem to splash the toothpaste around? We have to save everything. It's a waste if we splash it around the bathroom, so it can cause problem. Borrowing things and not asking first. If you are in your room studying, okay, for example, or playing, and your brother or your sister comes in and she takes or he takes your things like your phone or your laptop without asking, does that annoy you? Does that make you angry? Yes, they should ask first. But think about yourself. Do you do that? Do you come to your sibling's room or your mother and you take things without asking? Do you do that? If it annoys you, then it annoys other people. If it makes you angry, then it makes other people angry. And we can relate it to the first statement we read together. Your freedom ends where mine begins, okay? We have to respect others. Not cleaning your room. If you don't clean your room, your room is always messy. Does that cause a problem around the house? I think we can agree. Your mother can be angry. Your father would say, clean up your room. Everything will be dirty. No one will clean it. And it's a problem for you, okay? You can't find your things because they are all over the place. And if we are referring to Islam, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam حثنا على النظافة. We have to keep our things clean, okay? Spending a lot of time in the bathroom. If you, for example, have only 2 bathrooms around the house, do you think if you sit in the bathroom a lot of times and there are many people around the house, do you think if you're spending a lot of time in the bathroom it can cause a problem? Yes, it can affect other people. They can knock on the door, tell you I need to use the bathroom, please hurry up, okay? Spending a lot of time in the bathroom, we already discussed it. The last one, playing the TV or video games very loudly. If you turn your TV, your sister is sleeping or your brother is sleeping, and you turn the volume of the TV very high, the volume, okay? Turn it up very high. So it can affect other people's lives. Maybe they're studying, maybe they're sleeping. So the noise, it can cause problems. These are the list of common complaints, and we discussed it together. Okay, for the vocabulary, complete the expressions based on the pictures. We have the pictures, we already discussed it on page 38 and 39, okay? So based on the pictures, try to complete the vocabulary. These are questions we saw in the conversation. Can you try to complete it? Pause the video and do it. Now let's see the answers together. Have you done the dishes yet? This is one question when the mother asked the boy to do the dishes. 2, have you fed the goldfish yet? 3, I can't stand listening to the game anymore. 4, who used my toothpaste? All of these questions and these statements we completed based on the pictures we covered together, okay? Now for comprehension, answer the questions about the pictures. Also these related to the pictures, page 38 and 39. Why hasn't the boy done the dishes yet? He gave a reason, صح? He said, I didn't do the dishes because, excellent, because he has homework and there is no soap, there is no dishwashing liquid left, it's finished. Okay, so he gave the reason, there is no dishwashing liquid and he was doing his homework. This is for number 1. Number 2, what can't the father stand? Look at the picture where the boy is playing video game. The father came inside and he said, I can't stand. Yeah, he hated the noise. He hated the noise. So he said, I can't stand listening to the video game. Okay? Number 3, what has the girl just given the fish? Okay? The boy asked the girl, have you fed the goldfish? صح? طيب, what did she say? What did the girl give the fish? Excellent. She has just given the fish some food. She fed the fish. The last question here, what should the sister do after she uses the hair dryer? Do you remember the picture where the mother and the daughter standing and she told her to, excellent, put away her hair dryer. She should put the hair dryer away, okay? This is it related to exercise B. Now moving on to pair work, okay? Here, everything is related to you. You have to ask each other questions. Ask and answer about household chores. So you have to talk about things you're doing around the house, okay? Have you taken the garbage out yet? This is an example. Have you taken the garbage out yet? Yes, I've already done it. Or no, I haven't done it yet. You can answer with yes or no. Can you think about another example? Ask each other around the house. Have you finished the laundry yet? Have you finished the laundry yet? Maybe you say yes, you did clean the laundry, the dirty clothes, you did put it in the washing machine and you washed, or maybe you haven't. Okay, ask each other questions and practice. Here I have another example. Why haven't you done the dishes yet? So I'm asking about the dishes, okay? Sorry, I forgot, you can say. Or you can say, I was studying, I have an exam tomorrow. You can come up with many excuses. And now part B, imagine you are part of the family in the pictures. Imagine you are one of the family in the pictures. Make request. Make request. Request something from someone else. Okay, like here. Please stop using my hair dryer. Don't you remember? You lent it to me. This is the answer. You lent it to me. That's, you gave it to me. Okay? You can say, please turn the volume down. Okay, I'm studying. The response will be yes or no, I don't want to. Okay, so imagine and practice the conversation with your friends. Please stop using my toothpaste. Okay, you can say, don't you remember? I don't like your toothpaste, so I don't ever use it. I don't ever use it. I don't like the flavor. You can come up with any answer, okay? Now for the last one, C, ask and answer about yourself. So this is related to you. What do people do around the house that you don't like? Tell me something you don't like, you hate. People do it around the house and you don't like it, okay? I can't stand people eating while they are using the computer. This is the example provided in our book. I can't stand people eating and using the computer. This is something. What about you? Tell me something you can't stand. I can't stand loud noise or loud music. Or you can say, using my things without asking. I can't stand people using my things without asking. This is something I can't stand it. I hate it, okay? Tell each other, practice the A, B, C. Imagine the situations, practice the conversation, and we saw 2 examples each. This is it for pair work. For your homework, you have to do page 111, okay? And what did we cover in our lesson today? We described problems in family life. We talked about common complaints in houses, common problems, ask and answer questions related to household chores. This is what we covered in our lesson today. For the fun fact part, here we have a picture of a skin. So skin is the body's largest organ. This is the largest part in our bodies, okay? Hopefully this is something new. I remember hearing this question in one of the programs in Ramadan. They asked the question, some of the people said the back, some of people said the legs, the arms. So this is new information. The skin is the largest organ in our bodies, okay? That's it for today. Thank you for listening, and inshallah I will see you next class.